Right now, there's a quiet panic building. Seeing AI-powered startups explode from zero to millions in months, founders and investors everywhere feel a deep, gnawing question. Is it already too late? Too late to fight, to build, to dream beyond the giants who seem to own the future on day one? That fear, it's real. It twists inside you. Watching competitors harness AI like a secret weapon, moving faster, smarter, more ruthless, it's easy to feel like the door slammed shut when you weren't looking. But that feeling, that sinking weight, is exactly the point to fight from, not surrender to. Here's the raw truth. The game isn't over. It's barely begun. The startups powered by AI aren't some unstoppable force. They're just the first wave of those who dared to question old rules and rewrite what it means to create. Does that shake you? Good. That shake means you're alive, hungry, ready. Because inside the fear and chaos lies an explosive, overlooked reality. AI isn't a plug-and-play magic wand handing success to the fastest or the richest. It's a wild, untamed power begging to be wrestled, shaped, and most importantly, humanized. Your biggest mistake would be to look at these AI startups as a threat you can't touch. The real battle is far deeper than technology alone. It's a war for identity, for sovereignty over your will, for the right to decide what the future looks like. Not algorithms, not platforms, not passive spectators. This is war against the illusion that technology alone builds empires. The real leaders will be those who understand AI is a tool, a wild horse to be broken, not the rider itself. And this wild horse? It's running in open fields, but only those informed and relentless enough can leap on its back and steer it. Right now, your pain might be that gap, the distance between the giants with their armies of engineers and data scientists, and you, one person feeling dwarfed, isolated, maybe even invisible. But remember this, being a giant in a field choked with clones is fragile. The true strength is being shockingly different, refusing to play the same game. You might not yet have the biggest data sets or the flashiest tech stacks, but you do have something that no algorithm can replicate. Vision fueled by lived experience, intuition sharpened through chaotic markets, and the gut instinct that says, the edge is where power waits. To compete now, there's no shortcut through the center of the map. Forget the crowded safe zones. The power is at the edges. The AI gold rush has just begun. Those who step out, question everything, burn comfort, and strip their work to its bare essence will find that space. This is not about rushing faster. It's about racing smarter, being ruthless in what you choose to pursue and who you trust to join that fight. Here's what unlocks your future. Stop thinking like you need to build an AI empire alone or to mimic the giants. Instead, build a network. An autonomous collective of fierce, rare minds hungry to push boundaries with you. Look beyond your comfort zone, beyond easy consensus, and connect with those who don't just want incremental growth, but want to shatter entire landscapes. AI startups powered by just brute force of capital and data sets, they'll hit walls fast because they forgot that AI's greatest power comes from the hands that wield it with rebellious creativity, not just cold calculation. So how do you rewrite this story? First, own your sovereignty. This means shedding any illusion that someone else's roadmap defines your success. Your will is your weapon. Build your AI not because it's trendy, but because it's your way to solve the problem that haunts you awake at night, the problem only you feel burning in your veins. Don't chase what everyone else is doing. Pick one core pain and master making AI work there better than anyone else. Not broadly, not superficially, but deeply and necessarily. Second, question everything. Throw out your assumptions about what AI should be, how companies grow, and what success means. Forget the popular narrative that AI startups need to be hyperscaled, well-funded, and VC-backed from day one. That story belongs to yesterday's culture. Today belongs to those who redefine reality on their own terms. Carve out space to test dangerous ideas, to fail loudly and fast, and to rebuild smarter. The future belongs to those brave enough to destroy their own old truths. Third, transform relentlessly. Using AI means more than automating old skills or speeding up what's inefficient. It means redesigning your business, your processes, your product from the ground up. This radical transformation demands ruthless editing, cut what doesn't serve, amplify what ignites. Embrace AI's chaos as an invitation to recreate your reality, making your startup not a slightly better version of the past, but a completely new creature, radical, raw, unstoppable. Fourth, align fiercely. This is not the time for vague networking and superficial partnerships. It's time to find the few who burn with the same fire, whose visions are brutal and beautiful like yours. Together, you become a force multiplier impossible for any monolith AI startup to contain. You don't just share resources, you share a mission so fierce it rewires your culture, your mindset, your appetite for risk. Selectivity is your greatest asset. In a world of noise, the right connection is a nuclear weapon. Fifth, be patient beyond comprehension. Nobody said this is an overnight race. AI moves fast, but building something exceptional means playing the longest game imaginable. Outlast the hype cycles, outthink quick wins and splashy launches. Those who have patience become unshakable. Those who tie their fate to the frenzy collapse at the first shock. Let eternity be your runway, and watch how breakthroughs compound when obsession meets time. Anyone watching this already knows one ugly truth. The system rewards mediocrity. It prefers the safe, the normalized, and the processed. That system forces you into compliance, into waiting for permission, and into chasing borrowed dreams packaged by others. But the path of the AI-powered startup isn't made for compliance. It belongs to those who stare into the void and say, I will rewrite the rules or die trying. It belongs to those who reject convenience and comfort and demand their work be loud enough to reshape the noisy world around them. Remember, there is no real late here, only moments when most stand frozen by fear, and few strike with clarity and savage precision. AI isn't a magic wand handed to the lucky or the fastest. It's a magnifier of whoever dares to wield it with ruthless focus and unshakable vision. Forget the idea that you have to catch up. You have to leap past. The giants? They're stuck in yesterday's illusions, blindly moving ahead on borrowed systems and old thinking. The edge, this wild frontier, is yours to claim, not once in a lifetime, but every day you dare to refuse conforming. If your startup speaks to that hunger inside, that unbearable tension, stop pretending you have time and start creating differently. Not faster, not bigger, but cleaner, sharper, messier, and more disruptive. Fight to embody that loneliness of the misunderstood, because on the other side is the rarest treasure, freedom from systems built to cage you. In the end, competing with AI startups isn't about technology. It's about reclaiming what the world forgot to honor, the individual who burns with a vision so fierce it's contagious, a leader who doesn't bow to the algorithm but commands it. The few who dare will not only compete, they will rewrite what competition means. It's time to stop waiting for permission or perfect conditions. It's time to build your autonomous network, your chosen few, and your new reality where AI empowers human wildness, not crushes it. So ask yourself this: what's your next move when every second counts and history won't wait? The answer is simple and terrifying. Become the impossible. Because the future isn't owned by those who arrived first. It belongs to those who refuse to live borrowed lives, to those who burn instead of bend, to those who rise not by following, but by tearing down the false and building the real. For every giant you see crushing the market today, remember, they stand on yesterday's assumptions while you hold the match to ignite what comes next. Don't be late. Be relentless. The AI revolution won't wait. Neither should you.